All right.
So, like, what's a party
All we
comp
need
now
to
if you
do is
NPC?
recruit a small army.
Yeah.
He's a warlock.
He's a warlock? That's fucking awesome.
Yes.
That's even better.
That's actually really good for our comp. Especially
That's
because...
what I was saying, because I was like, he's probably something we don't have, and seeing that strength, I'm like, let's try to recruit him.
Yeah.
The orc is a warlock? Shit, sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta make him a
It
padlock.
would have been like a barb.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I
Alright.
thought he'd be barbarian.
Alright, so you guys...
That's what I thought the rage. I think his
was.
magic was so high. Remember, didn't he have like a 13, so I had to get an 18 or higher to recruit him?
No. That was me imposing a high DC because I don't want us to get too many NPCs, because that's a lesson I learned from the first campaign I've DM'd. Tyler was there. He can agree with me that there were too many NPCs at one point, but then everyone started recruiting NPCs.
We had to let a few go.
Yes. Or I just made a few conveniently disappear.
Hear me out. One per person.
No.
What?
No.
That's perfect. How about 2 per person?
No. Alright, so...
Everybody use the buddy system.
Yeah, exactly. See what I'm saying? So that way nobody's ever alone.
Alright, so... Here's my question to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say that in the morning, the bus leaves around noon, and
Right.
you guys probably get to sleep around midnight, unless there's anything else you want to do. You still have enough time to like take a nice long rest.
Yeah, I'll just take the long rest.
Out from that arm wrestle.
Are you gonna practice arm wrestling?
Snoozing on the floor.
Are you gonna go to Jeribo's room and practice arm wrestling?
Merrick's pretty gaunt for an elephant man.
Okay.
Can't arm wrestle nobody.
Yeah.
How much time do we have until we have to sleep?
I'd say probably like an hour.
Could I walk outside the tavern to see if there are any animals nearby?
Sure. Roll perception.
Okay. Let me get to it. Perception is... What was my perception for? Double checking. Yeah, 4. Yeah. Do. Alright, I rolled.
You honestly, considering this is kind of a very industrialized area, you don't really see any in the immediate area.
Mm-hmm.
You can like make the assumption it might be better to look after you've arrived in the city of Noma,
That's fair.
or the ruined city of Noma.
Mm. So nothing happens, essentially?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think my character would be up to anything in particular.
Alright, so is everyone just gonna sleep?
Probably the best
Yeah.
call, right?
Yeah. So everyone,
Using covers those.
I'd say everyone wakes up around like 8 or 9. You have a couple hours to do any last minute preparations before you head out for on the magic bus that
Can I check
Thorak
out on-
arranged for you.
Can I check on our friend?
Yeah, sure. So Jarbo seems to have slept pretty well,
Oh.
and he's. Do you want to explain to him what's going on?
So do I have to like go on a whole rampage, or do I have to go like a
I think we
So
can
I
just
just-
short and sweet.
Oh. right?
So, if you
So
want to ask too many questions.
I would also say Thorak is more likely than not going to be near the bus to send you guys off. If you want to like see if you could get him to hire an additional hand.
Okay. Well, he doesn't really have much gold though,
Exactly.
so it's probably better for us to make him save his gold, at least for now.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, what
Wow.
I'm saying is see if you can get Thorak to hire him as an additional person to help.
I thought he was already helping us.
No, yeah, but he's not on the job.
Oh, okay. So who do I have to go talk to for that?
Thorak when you see him.
Could we maybe go to the Cog Hunters Guild and get registered? Maybe?
Get him.
Interested?
So, you go to the you could take him to the Cog Hunters Guild with you.
Yeah, sure. If you are going, I'll go to the guild with y'all.
Tommy, I discovered something. A table in Harrison's room.
What is it?
A foldable table in Harrison's room.
Yo.
All I'm saying is Pong.
Let's look into that later. All right. So I guess back to D&D. Someone told me some useful information. Where were we? Who's heading to the Hunters Guild?
I guess I am.
I
I'll
am.
go as well.
All right. So you guys go, and you see the person at the front desk kind of like stare. Is like, is that Jarbo the Tough?
Indeed.
Did you know each other?
He went missing after the war. We've been looking. He's an A-class hunter. He would.
Oh, shit.
But he went missing 5 years ago.
He's not missing. He's right here.
Yeah, but
He hangs around in the market.
the
Open.
organization's been looking for him for 5 years, and he just waltzes in here.
This
Ah.
is not
Been
affiliated with
open
y'all.
for 5 years.
We need to fire our scouting department. What the heck, man? Like what?
What
Those
is,
people.
what is he saying about this?
Oh, he's just kind of there, and he whispers, "I kind of didn't want to be found because I can't fight like I used to right now.
We'll get
Why
back
didn't
in
you
shape,
say
buddy.
anything before we got here?
Because I like to be mysterious."
Well, look where that led you.
Good point. Honestly,
But
that's what
if
I'm
you want to
saying.
be mysterious, then you're not doing it right. Sorry.
Okay then.
Careful not to anger him, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he looks slightly angry. Only slightly though.
I've stopped paying attention to him.
All right. So aside from that, what are you all here for?
To see if there are any new flyers. I mean, I've got the flyer that brought me here, but
Yeah, that one. Yeah, wait a bit on that one. I would say.
so
But
what flyers we got?
all right. So this is a good one. A 300 gold reward for the giant fire-breathing praying mantis cog.
Hmm. What's the class?
Fire-breathing
What's the class level on that?
That's a C class, but that's assuming it's all. It's one person, but there might be more than one of them, so keep that in mind.
Mm.
I see. What else we got?
So we also have a smaller fry. We have 200 golds. The
Wait, didn't someone offer us 100 gold to do something?
So 95 gold for everyone is the current job you're on. This is like various cogs. There's basically a hunters organization.
Okay, yeah, so it's like side quest stuff.
Yeah, side
Yeah.
quest stuff.
Okay, cool.
This is basically side quests. So,
Mhm.
all right. We also have the acidic beast fox.
How much gold?
200, but be careful. They're deceptively difficult if you haven't dealt with them before.
Why is that?
It's rumor has it that they're acidic, and well, acid is not fun to deal with, and let's just say they have a very useful. You don't want to go and show up towards a female one. They have a very dangerous mating call.
Oh my.
You do not want to deal with that, so be careful around them.
So cut off its mouth first.
I guess you probably don't want to capture these ones alive. Unfortunately, unless you're sure it's male.
Do
Is
they
it
have any weak spots?
Not that I know of.
Would all of this information be on the flyer?
Yes.
Okay.
Is
Is there any other stuff?
Hmm.
I'm just asking what is everything? I'm perusing the menu.
So, I would say there is one more that I would say for now that you might find interesting. But this is kind of iffy because it's underwater, and I don't think anyone has means to breathe underwater based on what I can see.
Where could we get the means to do such?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that information is barred unless you have the magic items to do so. We have equipment, but that is only available to C class and above.
This guy's A class.
Oh, he would be A class, but he has to renew his license because he's been missing for 5 years.
How much would it be to renew his license?
500 gold.
All right, Bricky, let's go.
Well, we got a bit of saving to do, or we
Wait
could
a
just
minute.
have him arm wrestle.
All right, group vote. What do we want?
Hold on, I want to evaluate this a little real quick.
Actually, we could just take a flyer for all of them and just choose on the way.
We could, but I also wanted to think if there is a way maybe I could talk to this person and try to get more information about that gear.
Or
Okay.
cog. Not
Exactly.
gear. Yes. Okay. I know. I'm trying not to completely rip it off, even though it's honestly not, because they don't. Well, there are gear hunters, but cog hunters is the Achotellius thing. Damn it, Angela. No, I really don't give a shit. Anyways, where were we?
So can I try talking to get to them to try to get a little bit more information, at least to what we could do to get the equipment for that other mission for underwater?
Yeah. All right.
Maybe
So.
convince them to tell me.
All right. So essentially, yeah, he's just gonna tell you because it's his job. He's kind of like he's a receptionist or information giver. All right. So. One of you in the party has to be C class at least with a valid license. And he stares at Jarbo.
Okay.
So, yeah, it has to be a valid license. And we'll supply it for everyone else. Also, are any of you interested in potentially registering? If you have any other means of proving that you can...
Well, I have a current active D class license. How much would that be to bump that up to a C class?
That's not really a payment type thing. It's more of a...
Yeah, what kind of experience would be required?
I would say it's dependent on the situation. It's hard to gauge.
Okay.
Just keep it. If I'm being honest, if I were to explain the system, it would take hours, and I don't think you have that kind of time. So
Wait, we don't have that. Yeah, that's right, because the bus leaves
Yes.
soon, right?
yes, that's also I still have to write it all in. But anyways, so yes,
How much is it to get a license?
to get a base license,
Mm-hmm.
typically you need about 50 days experience or like a lot more experience. It's anywhere ranging from like 50 to 200 depending on like the difficulty. Like it takes like about a month and a half if you're really going hard, and then from there it costs about a couple hundred golds to get
Just
a class
to
E. Yeah, to get a class E license. You also need to start studying the cog language.
Oh,
But
funny you mentioned.
oh yeah, funny you mention that. Do you want to try something with that?
I can loan them my old cog textbooks.
Oh, yes, you do have those.
I mean, I already am fluent in the cog
Wait,
language.
I'm proficient enough.
you know the cog language?
Yeah.
What? Oh. Okay, that saves a step, so you only have to worry about the cog requirements instead of having to learn the language.
So what would that be?
Uh, they're actually update. So, like I said, the reason it would take a while to explain is they're updating the requirements.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want to explain the old ones. Just you'll be able to get that information in a local guild once those details are available. But they're changing within the next couple weeks, I would say.
I see.
But usually, I think it would take around a month's experience at the absolute minimum before we can hand out licenses to new hunters.
Right. Okay.
Unless you accomplish something very significant, which I would not count on.
We'll see. Okay. So other than like guild, is there any way I could get any update on contact for the future?
So everyone who is a cog hunter, you would have something that's basically the equivalent of a smartphone for cog hunters. Because this is a relatively technologically advanced campaign.
Right.
Yep.
Pretty cool.
So you can basically each poster has like a code on the back. You can scan that code and you can keep the poster on that thing. But they don't just hand it out to they don't hand this information super easy out to civilians because they don't want amateur cog hunters getting killed or anything.
Of course.
Yeah.
But that's how you can keep track of that information.
Well, we have a hunter here who could probably.
Yeah, basically the people who are hunters can keep track of that information for now. The people who aren't, you can potentially become cog hunters through the course of the campaign. And the people who are hunters already, you can progressively rank up.
So our hunter, we're gonna have to keep our eyes on that.
Yes.
Of course, yeah.
All right.
Did anybody register to become a cog hunter?
So what you can do,
Merrick's a cog hunter, but he's
Because
upstairs.
don't you usually need like a senior?
you
person to,
usually
show you the ropes?
Yeah, you usually do, but it's a weird case because you essentially have someone who's what would be the equivalent of an instructor, but his license is expired, and he's like, we're kind of short-handed at the moment, so
Is there a way I can?
Jarbo might honestly be able to watch over you, and in exchange for watching over you, we'll give him, he's gonna stare at him. If you watch over the relatively new applicants for the next month, we will give you a 50% discount on your renewal fee. And his eyes kind of light up. He's like, oh, sure. Of course, yes. That sounds very good to me.
Great.
So we don't get another NPC?
Damn.
No.
I saw the angle though. I was...
No. The thing is, I could make it. I'm trying to make it hard.
Is there a way I can haggle with the NPC to potentially get it a little bit more, or perhaps a better rate?
You could try to convince him, hey, this guy's going through a lot of effort to do this. Get him to give it for cheaper. Anyone can make that check.
And what would that be based off of?
Persuasion.
I'm pretty good at haggling.
I'm pretty good
I'm
at
not very
persuading.
good at haggling. I'll let you all handle it.
Can we haggle together?
Are you both proficient?
I am at 5.
I am also at 5.
Okay, I'd say you both. One person can roll with advantage, or you both make separate rolls.
Okay. How do we want to do this? Who wants to make the advantage?
Doesn't really matter. Go for it.
Alright. So +5, and then roll. And I got 23.
You get to roll. Oh, yeah, you both do very well. He's just kind of like, you guys basically like, you know those PowerPoint presentations that people give? You guys basically give the equivalent of a PowerPoint presentation on why this war veteran who's
Listen,
been...
it's your fault that your scouts didn't find him. He was right here. He could have had his license renewed so long ago.
And he
but
wanted to make sure he
didn't know.
healed.
So are you telling me that we also forgot to cover his medical expense? Oh my... HR's gonna have an outrage. What am I going to do about this? Oh my god. I'm gonna have to file so much paperwork. I'm already working overtime.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But
This isn't your fault. I'm gonna scream at them to give me a damn raise.
Good on you, buddy. I wish you the best of luck.
Alright, I can knock it down to 100 from 250. 100 with a month's experience, and he gets a renewed Class A license.
And is that if we come back or just right now?
No, he still has to like do it, but it's a 100 versus a 500 gold renewal fee. I feel like that's very reasonable.
Mhm.
Like,
That's especially given
Yeah,
our
we
badges. I
let's
feel
leave
like
it at
that's
that.
fair.
listen, you don't even have. You probably only need to kill like one cog to get that much. So
That's all I'm looking to do.
So that means we should go afterwards and get one of those side quests or something.
We have all of the side quests logged.
you do.
Perfect. So all we have to do is fulfill one of them, and then we should be good to get his license renewed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And have some gold to spare.
all right.
Awesome.
So if you guys want from here, I would say that you have to go to the bus.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm down to keep going, even though I don't necessarily have anything planned. If you guys don't, or if you guys also want to keep going.
I'm down if you're all down.
I don't have anything to do.
I'm
I don't
down
mind
for
that,
whatever.
I'm just a little hungry.
What do you feel? What do you feel, Tom?
Yeah. Up to you.
I kind of want to. So if I'm being completely honest, probably go the bus ride and maybe some stuff happens depending on how people roll. We'll see.
Yeah.
The bus
Okay.
ride.
So now we have to talk to our employer, right?
Yes. So you guys go up to.
Get dropped into Fortnite.
Oh my God, guys get dropped in Tomato Town. Fuck. All right. So
The D&D campaign is what happened in Tomato Town. That's
No.
All of them.
all right. So what's gonna happen next is you guys get to the bus station for Thorax Bus Battery, and he's just kind of
Can I take the initiative to talk to Thorax and persuade him to hire him?
yes.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Cool.
Oh yes. Who is this one? I'd never seen him before. Wait a second.
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh.
Wait a second.
Or just recently.
I know you.
Probably.
Wait, you're from the war. Yes. It's me, Thorak. But you've been disappeared for years. Like what? What? Thorak just kind of looks really shocked. Okay. Did you just find him lying on the street?
Not quite. It's a funny story.
Did he punch something? Or like what? Did he go on one of his famous temper tantrums?
That's not really important, but
So yes.
I suppose so. Basically, I wanted to talk to you and ask if we could also have him accompany us, and also if he could also get payment for accompanying us, considering his expertise and background. Plus, I mean, he was a class honor, so
Is he? I will hire him, but I must ask: is he rusty? And then he kind of says, "I'm admittedly still getting used to the prosthetic eye, and I've been kind of off the grid for the past however many years.
Yes, that's it. Okay.
Well, no time like the present, right? To get back into it.
Of course.
We've already got him signed up with the guild. He just needs a little bit of experience.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So, okay. So, yeah, it's going to be about a couple days to Noma. There's going to be some pit stops around the way if you all want to do anything on the way there.
Except my friend Lopez.
Right.
I want to read. I got some good books.
All
I
right.
want to try and learn some spells, put that into my spell book. But I should have stopped at the library.
You guys want to start studying Cog? For the
I mean, I already know Cog, but
for the people in the party who don't know Cog.
Yeah, I can help teach people Cog.
Can
I guess that
I can give tutoring sessions for a fee.
I guess Merrick only knows the basics, so I guess it would help. If
Yeah,
someone-
I'd say
if
Merrick.
someone-
Yeah, I would say Merrick knows the basics enough to pass, or he knew the basics enough to pass, but he doesn't have a firm grasp yet.
Right. Can I try to bond more with Jarbo?
Sure. You can. Yeah, you can. Like, you guys can get, like, you don't necessarily have to make any checks for that. You guys can just spend time with them.
Cool.
Alright. So, the bus. You guys go onto the bus, and you notice the bus driver. It's a female elf with purple hair.
Ooh,
Cutie.
indeed.
Yes, she is good looking. Yes, don't go crazy though. She also looks like she she will punch anyone who tries to do any stupid shit.
You're right. Right.
You guys also look around. You see someone who looks kind of shady in the back of the bus.
Kind of shady.
He basically, like, to describe him, he looks like this guy who has he's dressed all in black, and he looks like an edgy anime villain.
Okay.
Edgy anime villain?
He has spiky black hair and green eyes.
Ooh.
Like Danny Phantom?
Yes. Yes, exactly the same shade of green.
Can I talk to him?
Yes.
Cool.
He has blue eyes.
I
So,
would also like to talk to him.
alright, so you go up to him and he says, "Who are you punks?"
Reset that.
Hi. My name's Thelonious Cunningham. Okay, you can just call me Theo.
And my name is Lana. Or
You guys,
Call me a code word.
oh, you guys seem like chumps.
In what regard?
Newbies.
No, actually, I'm a Luxodon.
I've been in the game far more years than any of you have.
Really? I'd like to
Yeah.
hear about that.
I've been a cog hunter for 20 years. It is the closest to my stop, which is an S-class mission.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome. By any chance, do you think it's possible you could teach me a couple things?
No. Come back to me when you're A-class. You're not worth my time.
I see.
can I interest you in something that is worth your time?
Oh, what is it? I could use a laugh.
Are you in need of any wares?
What do you got?
We've got a surplus on rations.
What type of rations? So it's various meat and veggie rations with nutrition and some bars.
Gotcha.
It says Chef Boyardee.
Your various meat and veggie rations, sir. But can I say they were made with tender love and care by Lana Corp?
Could you repeat that?
They were made with tender love and care from Lana Corp.
How many are you selling? I
We've
forgot.
got 8 in stock, and I'm selling for 1 gold apiece.
You're really lucky that I forgot to buy rations this morning when I went to get a pack. I'll take 5.
Okay.
And he hands you 5 gold, and he says, I'll give you an extra 2 gold if you leave me alone.
I take the gold and say, have a nice day, sir.
Listen, I'm sorry to be an ass, but I have to mentally steel myself because I have to fight a giant, stupid ice-breathing pterodactyl.
Ooh.
And I do not want to deal with that today. But of course, if I don't do it, I can't feed my... I've got an image to upkeep. I gotta be the really cool, quiet guy. And I'm really on tilt right now, so just leave me alone.
Okay. I'm sorry.
I was paid to walk away, so I'm not there anymore.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, if you ever, yeah, just, if you, I'll buy you a drink sometime if I'm not on the job.
Okay. Sounds good. I wish you best of luck with your hunt and hope to see you again.
Yeah, I'll buy you a drink sometime. I just am not in the mood to talk to people right now. Sorry.
No worries. I understand. It's one of those days, right?
Yeah, it's not a good day.
Well, best of luck with the hunt. Have a good one.
Yeah.
Walk
Okay.
away.
You too. Just let me think.
Mhm. Okay.
Alright, and then so, at least tell you my name.
Yeah.
They call me Shadow.
Shout out.
Shadow the Hedgehog.
Where somebody had to say that.
I was waiting for someone to say it, actually.
I'll show you, faker.
I was like, I hope someone understood why he was so unnecessarily edgy.
Playtime's over. Now leave me alone.
Is this the reverse where
I'm
instead of someone making himself a Sonic character is made into someone else?
Oh
It's
my
the
god.
human OC of Sonic characters.
It basically, this guy was a human OC. And that, or like, yeah, he just basically gave his code name. Like his that he goes under jobs as. So, you guys want to, look out the windows on this bus.
Yeah, this is no, this is Merrick's gonna enjoy the sights.
Can I open the window for a bit of air?
Fucking big. It's so good. It's so
Alright.
good.
Yeah. So the bus driver says,
Stick his trunk out the window.
open the windows, but if you see any crazy stuff, close it, or else I am going to turn this bus around.
Okay. Thank you.
Alright, so you leave the window open, and suddenly it's starting to snow.
What?
And then you see the guy in the back go, and the guy goes, it wasn't supposed to be this close. Stop the damn bus.
Antonios. It's as supposed to.
Can I close the window?
It won't pick up.
Wait,
They won't deliver.
they won't deliver?
Fuck.
Alright.
Oh, we got the call. The
So, basically, like,
Does he
Shadow...
look like the guy in voice to text, by the way?
Let me see.
Oh, no.
Let's see. Kind of.
Oh god.
He kind of does look like that.
Except with green.
Except he's a bit older and it's replaced the red with gray.
Yeah.
So, I like how Mason is wondering what the fuck is happening.
We had a guest appearance.
Yeah.
Just say that. But yeah, I closed the window considering something crazy's happening.
So the bus stops, and you see him just kind of like take out this big ass gun and sword, and he jumps all the way from the fucking ground and starts riding the pterodactyl away, and the snow disappears. And you can just like see him fighting the shit out of it in the distance.
Holy shit.
Time casually stops for a bit.
It's one of the craziest things I've ever seen.
And the bus driver kind of goes, "Yeah, it's just an average Tuesday for him, don't mind." And then the bus continues going forward.
Can I talk to the bus driver to ask their life story?
Sure. Alright, so she kind of goes this, "Oh, I never wanted to be a bus driver, but my parents said I couldn't, have dreams. I wanted to be a poker player,
Wow.
but I didn't have money.
Oh.
So I'm doing it on the side right now, but literally everyone cheats."
Yeah, that'll be poker. But I'm sure if you really want it, you'll be able to do it, and I trust, even though I don't know you too well, that you will be able to.
Probably, but I have a bad tendency to show when I'm mad, so I've been trying to always look mad.
Question.
What is it?
Well, I meant like DM question.
Oh, yeah, sure. I thought it was in character.
Is there anything I can do to help her with her anger?
She looks like she's trying to practice being constantly angry. So it's like out of her own free will.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it possible that something in my arsenal might help her?
That might take a lot more time than a couple days of bus rides. Or like a couple days like on the bus.
I was just thinking, like, I can't try to... That gives me an idea, actually. It's been more than an hour, right?
Yes.
Okay. Can I charm her to try to figure out the roots of her problems?
Sorry, could you repeat that?
Can I charm her to try to figure out the roots of her problems to either
If
to not only make a connection, but also, like, try to see if I can help her to the best ability?
Sure, but keep in mind this is the person who threatened to turn the bus around earlier.
What do you guys think? Do you think I could...
No, wait, she's an elf. Isn't she immune to being charmed?
I don't know.
Also,
Is
you
she?
being charmed?
Since when?
I thought...
You seduce an elf.
I mean, I can't really seduce the bus driver driving.
Are you gonna try to seduce the bus driver?
No.
Fear off.
Oh, no, she's not immune. She would have advantage on the saving throw.
I see. Question, if I charmed her and it worked, would that prohibit her abilities from driving the bus?
No.
distracted because
No, she would be distracted, but I'd say she's good enough at her job to keep going. Or you could just try to do it during one of the like the pit stops, so you don't risk it.
Whoa.
That is true. Maybe during a pit stop would probably be the best call.
Yes, I would say it's about another 3 hours before the first major pit stop, the lake of Tagora, the lake of Tagora.
Right.
Aura?
Yeah, the lake of Tagora.
Can I still talk to her and try to figure out more about her and see?
Yeah, I would say insight check to see if you could maybe read her a bit.
Insight?
Yeah, insight check.
Let me check my insight. Okay. I'll work with that.
All right. Yeah. So yeah.
How does that do?
Power Rangers. Fucking free.
So you notice that like you have an idea. It might have to do with her just naturally having a short fuse, and she's clear. And she mentions that there was a time when she actually was a waitress, but she punched a rude customer in the face and got fired.
Oh.
Even though she was kind of justified in doing so, her manager was an asshole. It was just like he was just being a dick to her. Nothing like weird, just being generally an asshole, but nothing worth getting punched over.
Yeah. But it got to a point where it built up.
Yeah.
Fired. I see.
So, does anyone else want to do anything while there's like some downtime while everyone's just on the bus?
Yes, Merrick's gonna load his gun preemptively in case anything happens.
That's valid.
All right. I'm sorry. Could you repeat that? I was ordering food.
Merrick's just gonna load his gun in preparation.
Okay. So you load your gun. You've seen the snapper do it plenty of times, so you know what to do.
Yeah.
So, or he taught you what you needed to know, so you do that.
Slap. Getting that shit in there. I do it with my trunk.
Yo.
No junk in this trunk.
What kind of, does he have fingers or does he have those flat elephant hands?
That's why he's doing it with his trunk.
What?
That's why he's doing it with his trunk. Because he can't really do it without it.
Okay. So, I'm so sorry. I keep getting distracted. Did you say anything, Nick? What did you say? I'm so sorry.
No, I just asked Alex if he had elephant feet for hands or if he had fingers.
It's hard for me to find how many shots I can do before I have to reload.
Can you only load one bullet or whatever at a time?
I mean, you'd have enough time to load.
I mean, I assume he could just. I mean, what are the size of the bullets? He could probably fit a bunch into his trunk and just go.
For blunderbuss on this, it says for reload, you gotta do
one at a time.
Do one at a time.
I'm gonna say
Reload.
you can probably reload You can probably reload in the time that it would take to do combat, 6 seconds per one.
Yeah.
So you're probably fine on that. We could just say that you're polishing your gun and loading one shot prepped.
Yeah, I'm just making it look really nice.
Yeah. So we're gonna do that.
Have I made any progress on bonding with the bus driver? You think, just current standpoint?
Yeah, I would say, but you might want to wait till a bus stop to charm her or try to charm her. But you've learned some stuff.
I'm just saying it overall though. Like, have I made like a good?
Hmm.
We're gonna need a bus for all the NPCs we get.
Just like fucking 20 people, they all part in the party. Don't need to go road trip. on a bus.
Buffalo sauce.
Every session is just them arguing where we're gonna stop for food.
All right. So what's now?
So, I'll take bacon instead. So, are you still asking about the bus driver?
I mean, you told me everything about the bus driver.
Yeah, I did. So, yeah, I would say, like, unless anyone has anything else they specifically want to do while they're driving, there's going to be the first pit stop coming up very soon.
Mhm. Does anybody need to do anything?
I'm good.
I'm good.
I was just gonna start sitting on.
That's
Alright.
a good question.
Before we get to the pit
In
stop,
the aisle.
Yeah, I was thinking that as you laying in the aisle, like okay,
before we get to the pit stop,
Bobby if it's snug in.
Yeah,
my character, can I use the restroom?
yes, your character. There is a restroom in the back of the bus, and you can also just use the restroom in real life.
Something.
Roll range attack to see if you hit.
This is a bougie bus.
Roll to piss on toilet.
Stealth.
That's only, it's only what's involved.
No, yeah. If anyone just like has to use the bathroom, just ask, and I will not say no.
I can use that.
What did Alex say?
I'm getting there.
Nothing.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna say that you guys get to the bus stop, and the pit stop before we do any of the Angelo stuff. So I guess we could say, Ian, you said that you were
Oh yeah.
potentially down to help with any like any cog tutoring lessons.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that? I was putting.
You said for a fee.
Yeah, no, that was Lana, or that was Tyler. Said Lana would do it for a fee. Ian, was your character offering for free?
Yeah, for free.
All right. So I would say to see how well the lessons went over that span of time, if you guys were doing nothing else, roll a history check for me, Nick.
Me as well.
Me?
I would say you could. I'm trying to think of like use performance check to see how well you taught him.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Or I'm trying to think about like what
That's a
you.
performance check right there.
Yeah. All right. So you do a good job teaching. Let's see how much Nick retained. Though that will, even if he rolls kind of poorly, you rolling well for giving instructions help.
Mm.
What am I rolling?
History.
9.
Pretty average. But I'd say you retain more than you normally would because
Of the teaching.
of the teaching. Yeah.
Nice.
So I'd say if you keep this up for a couple more weeks, you might get a basic understanding. And then
Just learning of cog.
Yeah, cog. Like it's basically you're cramming for a test.
Yeah.
That's basically what's going on. I will say that Merrick could have also tried to refine his understanding of cog. If you also want to roll a history check, Alex,
Alright.
because you also aren't really doing anything else.
Mm.
Captain.
Question.
Yes. What is your question?
Can I help in teaching them cog because I already know cog?
Yeah, you can also help.
Awesome.
I would say also like roll a performance check to see how well you teach.
Yeah.
Did
So
anyone
who-
want to borrow my text?
Yeah. So like, yeah, you can like lend your textbooks if you want.
So performance check.
Yeah, I'd say you learn some new words here and there. I'd say you're definitely a bit better, and having two people teaching you and some textbooks really helps.
I didn't even roll my performance.
Yeah, but let's see what you roll for performance.
My performance? Okay,
Yes.
sure. I believe my performance is a 5.
Oh, you don't have your stuff in.
Yep.
But how do I open up the
We can figure. We can
Okay.
like teach people how to do
Let's
that.
go there. Then go to the dice.
Yeah.
And
So,
You're
you do about an average job teaching, I would say, but overall, pretty average to slightly above average cog language lesson.
we maybe reload it.
What do you say?
Sorry, Alex is just reloading his thing because he couldn't go to the chat.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sweet. You can try
That's
to
fine.
reload my brain.
Yeah, feel free to like refresh if it like kicks you out or anything. So, we get to the pit stop. Angelo is back, obviously. So, do you want to try to charm person the elf? So she would have advantage against your DC.
By how much?
I can't disclose what her modifier is,
That's
but
fair.
she
Right,
would.
right.
Yeah,
So I'd have to do 2 rolls and then whatever the
two
lower
rolls, whatever the higher one is.
higher, and then it's a +3 modifier for me because of my wisdom.
Yeah, so it would be like if she rolls below a 13 on both, she's charmed. Otherwise, she isn't. You could also just try to dig more before charming her, but that's up to you.
So if I try to dig more and then like I still have a chance to charm her.
Yes, you can like. I would say try to go about it the smartest way or whatever way you want to try to. Also, you would know her name is Elena at this point.
Elena?
Elena.
How do you Helena or Elena?
Helena.
Okay.
In text to voice, that's her name. So,
Helena. Okay.
or it's Helena, or pronounced that way, but you know.
Okay.
So, what do you want to ask? Because you basically got to hear a tidbit about her life story, but not the roots of her anger issues.
Yeah. So I want to ask her more about her anger and if there's maybe something I can do to help.
Be a therapist.
Therapist. I would say roll another insight check.
Insight.
Yes.
Okay. 3.
So I'd say you get a bit more than last time.
Okay.
And part of it kind of stems from a childhood incident, but she doesn't seem like she's just going to divulge that information to anyone. She kind of like says, there was something when I was younger, but I don't want to get into it.
I see. I understand. Perhaps maybe if we talk more, we can.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, but not this soon. I've known you for a day.
Yeah, no worries. I understand. I hope when the time comes that you can talk about it, that I have the chance to listen.
Hopefully, but just not now. Please respect that.
No, I completely respect that and understand it. I
All right.
appreciate it, and it was great talking to you.
Yeah, of course. You're not a bad person at all.
No, I will not expect that.
All right. So, I'd say the stop is going to last for about a couple hours. You guys, there is food provided for you, so you don't have to dip into your rations yet.
Yep.
Do you guys want to try to do anything in this couple hour pit stop? I'd say that like talking to her takes about 15 minutes. You got like an hour 45 to try to do something crazy, and you could maybe ask her for an extension on that time
I could ask for what?
to like stop for a bit longer if you have like a valid reason, like a giant ice pterodactyl. Even though you're not quite there yet.
Right. What is at this pit stop, if anything?
It's kind of like a typical magic magic-based gas station.
Ooh.
That's
What would be the worst?
So you see, like,
Magic gas, bro.
you see kind of like, you see the logo. It's a chain called Spanky's. Spanky's Gas.
Spanky's gas.
Yeah, Spanky's Gas. And there's a small little convenience store
Mm-hmm.
inside.
Could anybody get use out of anything in that?
There's a lot of overpriced snacks.
Yeah,
And-
definitely was last week.
Is there anything of use, like magical wise?
No, but there's also gas station sushi if you want that.
That's fucking awesome.
But unfortunately, they do not have any magic-based items in the magic gas station.
So they have nothing but like food and drinks and.
Yeah, typically the normal stuff that you would expect from a gas station. But they do have
They
a.
have a magic store gift card. No.
They might roll investigation, see if it's your first time in one of these, because they're mostly in Cremodia. But yeah, roll an investigation check. Look around the store.
Sure. Okay.
So you see a gift card to this place called the it's like kind of the Sears hut, but the clerk stares at you and he's like, you getting that for somebody? That gift card you staying at? And it's just kind of like this guy with a robotic like technology based left arm.
Oh, so he's Cog.
No, he just has a prosthetic.
Okay, I was gonna say. I was like, wait a minute.
No,
Because when you said that, so I thought it was because of my character. So I'm like, oh,
no,
can I just
it's
completely understand this
Tech-
because I
technology like prosthetics doesn't necessarily mean cog because like
No, I know,
remember.
but because it was my character point of view, I thought you were like, oh,
Oh
he can
no, that
understand
makes
Cog, so-
sense. Yeah, so he's just kind of staring at you, and he's kind of just like this middle-aged human, and he's just kind of looking. He's like, you do realize there's no point getting a gift card. You can just give them money. Why would you give them a gift card? Let them buy what they want. Is it a birthday present? Why would you get them a gift card? Gift cards are a terrible invention. Or do you want some of our famous sushi? And he takes out this fish hat and he says, "Buy one, get one free." And he looks like he hates his life.
How much is the sushi?
It's 3 gold for both of them.
And I assume it's like shelf life is you have to eat it right now type of deal.
Yes. Yes.
Because I can't just like put that in my inventory then take it out later because it'd just be spoiled.
Yeah, you probably want to. Maybe you could give some to Jarbo.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a bad idea. Okay, I'll take you up on that.
Alright, so you hand him 3 gold and he says, "Have a nice day."
You too. I go to Jarbo and I give him one of the sushi.
Alright. He's like, "Oh, that's for me?"
Yeah, of course.
So he's just kind of like really enjoying it because it looks like he hasn't had a good meal in a while. Like the bus food is pretty good, but this is surprisingly good gas station sushi. But I'm gonna need both of you guys to make a Constitution saving throw
He was dying of food poisoning today.
because
Let's go.
it's gas station sushi.
No.
So roll a Constitution saving throw.
Talk once every 5 months.
Constitution.
Yeah, roll to see if you get food poisoning. You never check the expiration date. Wow. So you both like feel initial a little bit of heartburn, but you're both fine.
Can I give him the other half of my ration, considering he liked it so much?
Or you can I'd say you can give him the rest of the sushi, and he kind of wolfs it down like pretty fast. Like he is hungry.
Aww. Yeah. So from there?
So from there, does anyone else want to do anything? Does anyone else want to try to buy magic gas station sushi?
My character, she is not risking it, bro.
That is a good idea.
She's been through some shit. This ain't worth it. This is not how she's going out, she decided.
I'm currently playing with an abacus.
All right.
Looks alright, but he can't afford it.
Okay. Anyone want to do anything else while they're here? Look around, see if anything is out and about, or just go back on the bus?
There really isn't anything else, right?
Yeah. Or nothing like in the immediate vicinity aside from convenience store stuff.
Can I talk to the store clerk to get to know him a little more?
If you want, you can try to talk to him, go back in and just see what's up with him.
Yeah.
Okay. So you kind of walk.
Talk to him, get to know his name, and kind of what got him there.
So he has a name tag. So
I can't see that.
I like how everyone's just really worried about what the fuck is happening in this campaign. So you walk back in, and you walk back in, and what you see is you see this. You see him, and he's just kind of using a fidget spinner.
Yeah.
And he just looks like he's waiting for his shift to end.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, you were just here. You need something?"
Oh, sorry. I kind of wanted to. I didn't get your name. I didn't really get to see your tag before I walked out.
Oh, I have a name tag. The name's Lewis.
Yeah. Lewis?
Yes.
Okay. I also wanted to get to kind of ask what kind of got you here, of all places.
Layoffs.
Oh. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah. Now I'm working at a gas station. There are worse jobs, but it's not what I want to do.
What do you want to do?
I want to. I wanted to be a park, or I was a park ranger, but my forest burnt down because of some cruddy teenagers.
They burned down a whole forest?
You just want to walk in?
Yeah, sorry. I'm walking at that exact moment.
Down a forest.
I'm walking at that exact moment just to hear that.
It was a small forest, but they burnt down the entire damn forest.
Wow.
I leave again. I don't want any part of this film. I walk in, hear that, make the comment, and just get out.
It was like, wow, that's tough, buddy.
Yeah. GG.
Yeah, you want to know the worst part? They said it was an accident. Those no good snot-nosed brats came in and they tried to set fire to the forest every damn day. And I stopped them with the one day I had off of the entire year. They take the forest and they burn it down.
That's awful.
It is. It's like I was compensated, and I was given insurance because my house was there, but now I have nothing to do with my life anymore.
I see.
So now I work at a gas station.
Huh.
Don't feel bad for me though. I'm at least like financially stable.
Of course.
It just sucks.
Yeah. Have you looked into potentially finding another forest to go to, or?
Uh, there aren't as many forests as there used to be. A lot of them got destroyed in the war, so I gotta look around.
I mean, yeah, it's just finding the place, considering you said you were financially stable, right?
Yeah, I just need something to do, honestly. Like, this isn't the worst job. I'm just in a bad mood today.
Hmm. Shall I let you know if we find a forest?
Yeah, just. You got, like, any means of communication? So, like, the thing. Basically, the equivalent of a phone you got is kind of like a specially issued. Or, no, wait, you don't have a. You're not
Yeah, I
a
don't
park
have
hunter. You don't have
communication.
it. You could.
Can I call my friend who's a park hunter to pop in for communication?
Uh, you could try to get someone who actually like has, you know, typically phones are pretty expensive unless you're a cog hunter where you kind of get a free supply of one with pre-built stuff in.
Right.
A little phone. For I guess if he's a hunter.
Yeah, you could like this guy isn't necessarily a hunter, he's more like he has a phone cuz he had like one from his old job.
Yeah.
But you could someone can come in and like add him for Theo if he goes out and asks.
What do you say, guys? Yes, no?
Hello?
Sorry. No, I have a whole time.
I'm indifferent.
Sorry.
I don't know
What are
how.
the options?
I wanted to exchange contact information with the gas station attendant, Lewis, to let him know if there was a forest, but I don't have means of communication.
I guess. Does Merrick have a phone since he's a hunter?
He does. So you were supplied a phone the day you got your license, though I would say you're still kind of learning how to use it, because, to be honest, your upbringing did not give a lot of technological, like, you didn't get a ton of opportunities to learn a lot about technology, or magic-based technology.
Yeah, I would say it would be in character for Merrick not to know how to use a phone.
I probably would know how to use a phone, but I don't think I'd want to exchange information for something that menial. Not to be a buzzkill, but I just don't see my character doing it.
I charm my party members. Just kidding.
Holy shit.
Actually,
I'm
fuck
so
it, let's do
tempted.
it. Yeah, I'll do it.
I'm
I'll
so
change.
fucking tempted. Fuck.
But no, let's. I'll trade the information. That's fine. That's whatever.
Cool. So you want to walk in here so I can give his info, or do I just give him my number?
Just give him my number, I guess. Yeah.
All right, what's your number so I can give it to him?
Well, you know, we gotta keep that on the DL. I can't let everyone else know, you know. But
Easy,
no,
easy.
I don't know.
So just exchange his information.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Okay. And I don't have to roll any checks for that or anything?
No, you it's basically you walked in, you listen to him, he'll give you his number, because you're actively like trying to help him.
Yeah.
So just like use someone else's phone, I guess.
Okay. I give him the number.
Yes. So you have acquired Lewis's number, so I guess make a note of that somewhere. I'm da 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 da. Alright. So does anyone want to do anything else? Or is that is everyone good?
I'm good.
Alright. I'm gonna say you guys have about 2 more days from when you leave that gas station, because there's also kind of like a lodge nearby. You stay the night there for the
Right.
sake of time. It's just kind of like covered for you. And then we're going to resume the next session where we have 2 more days of travel before we get to Noma,
All right.
if that sounds good to everyone.
Yeah.
Boys.
No combat yet, because I kind of wanted to get everyone to just kind of, see what the party dynamic is. But I
I
hope...
also have to now put Jarbo's stuff in
Yeah,
alignment.
I also still have to make a Jarbo stat block, so...
Yeah, true.
What do you guys think, session 1?
I like it.
It's pretty good.
That's cool.
World's
Yeah, sorry,
pretty
my
cool.
setup is super scuffed, so I can only it was very hard to listen in, but it was very fun. So
Yeah.
I'm enjoying the dynamic, even though I haven't been engaged in all the shenanigans.
Yeah,
It's fun to
I
listen
hope
to.
I hope the people like some of the dumb stuff I've come up with, like,
I do enjoy the shenanigans quite a bit.
yeah, like how I like how you guys went from Jarbo is some salt dude who like punched a clown and he's actually important.
He seems like a swell guy.
He's not a bad person. He's just misunderstood.
Misunderstood. He's a nice guy who just takes out his anger on clowns.
Yeah. So we just gotta remember, guys, no clown cosplays. Whatever you do.
Watch me.
No, like he didn't only punch the clown, like he punched the clown and then it was all he also like decked him. Like it was he didn't even like get him hard enough to like injure him and send him to a hospital. He just like knocked him the fuck out. It was a sight to see.
Does that mean he's gonna have a skill called Sleeper Fist? Please?
Yeah, I will consider it. I will consider giving him like the ability to just. I will flavor it that he just like punches the shit out of people. Yeah. I hope you guys do know this guy does have anger issues. So
Wahoo punch.
yeah, let's just say it's a good thing that sushi you gave him did not give him food poisoning.
I mean, I would have just charmed him if it did, so it's okay.
Yes, but what if he succeeded the charm person?
What?
Or I don't know. It's just funny to think about how rules work.
No, fuck it, man. I'm doing all I can to make sure Jarbo stays on our side and calm.
Yeah, you don't want to fuck with Jarbo.
Exactly. Because I feel like if he starts... Oh, okay.
No, yeah.
Yo, I feel like, why aren't you trying to push your dynamic with Jarbo? It's crazy.
Too shy.
Big
Didn't have romance at my temple, my high school boy.
Wait, romance?
I mean in the sense of like, whoever just did like the arm wrestling with him first.
You're right. I should be pushing him a little bit more, or pushing the dynamic a little more.
I mean, this man, if you like get his A-class license back, imagine all the shit that'll give you guys.
Hell yeah. See? So it was a good thing I charmed him, right, guys? It was a good thing I tried to recruit him.
True.
It actually worked out, surprisingly.
Right in his head was like, fuck, a recruitable NPC. I can't let this happen. Alright, 18 gets it. Fuck!
Yeah, basically.
Trying to recruit the bus driver too.
Oh my god. The fucking, like, you want to recruit...
Gas station.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. I low-key was tempted to try to recruit the gas station worker. 'Cause I feel like
Are you trying to recruit the park ranger whose forest got burned down by some shitty...
Is
Think
this why you
about
gave
it.
him my
Let
fucking
me say it like
number?
this.
Oh my
Ready?
god.
So I could have persuaded him pretty easily, as well as he didn't want to be there anyway.
Yeah, he was...
So it probably would have been advantage like +2 or 3 or something to my roll.
No, he was like...
He's
He hated his job. Like, he's bored as shit.
I should have recruited him.
It's too late.
I know.
Hey,
It's
I
okay.
do have his number.
You do have his number. We could call him up and be like, "You want to join us?"
Yeah.
It's like, hey, dude, at a gas station, do you want to be our DMPC?
Hey man, it was well worth it. I don't know what you mean.
No, I just find that funny.
Because you never know. Because we repay the kindness to the guy, we might get rewarded. Who knows? Maybe. Or it at least like helps him, which gives us connections. I'm being the connection foundation for us guys. You know?
Yeah.
True. Alright, my headphones are dying, so I will have to leave the
Yeah,
call.
I think I'm about to dip, but I hope you guys had fun though, and the VOD will be up eventually, and I'm gonna have lore and all that stuff worked on.
My headphones died, but I want to say it was fun. Although they can't hear me.
Good session.
Or I can't hear them.
Yeah, but good session, guys. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.
Later,
Sounds
boys.
good.
All right, see ya.